to my channel. Today, Allison and I are going to be doing a mukbang, mukbang,
whatever you want to call it.
So we went to McDonald's and we got the $14.99 bundle. Weekend comes.
2 Big Macs. So I will be putting those down.
Allison's got the Big
sharing
Macs
with Chelsea. What the? Did I just call you Chelsea? I am so shocked.
Okay. It's okay. Your name's Chelsea.
Okay,
today.
you guys, I've known Chelsea for what? Almost 6 years now.
Dude,
I look so orange.
I know. I'm like, is it the light?
I don't know.
It's okay. I'll be Chelsea for today.
I've known Kelsey for about 6 years now, and I've never called her Chelsea. Never in my life.
Get down.
Dude, you're just like my dog. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Maybe I'm just hungry. I can't think right. My blood sugar is too low.
Schmalison will be taking care of.
Yes. That's my name for today.
She'll be taking care of
The Big Macs.
Big Macs, and I got the 20 McNugs under control.
20 McNugs.
And I have 6 packs of honey here. Because...
And then like a ton of... There's the barbecue, the ranch, and then the honey mustard, just in case, you know, I want to dip some as well.
Yeah.
Then we also have, right here, we've got street tacos.
Chicken tacos.
Street tacos from Costco. Yeah. It's like this big thing of street tacos.
I'm gonna get high real quick so I can muster up an appetite.
And I just worked out. So
Allison's really hungry.
I'm super hungry. I'm like gonna get started, so I hope you guys don't mind. Zerk! Dude!
So, when was the first time you saw a mukbang or a mukbang?
Or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is.
I don't know. I feel like I saw one where a girl was eating like a bunch of noodles.
Oh.
Like ramen.
I feel like you told me about them like a long time ago when we were working.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that sounds so weird. Like, why would people watch people eat? Because it's awesome.
Because literally it's like oddly satisfying.
It really is, especially like when you're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
No? Do you like it better when you're full?
Yeah, because I get so hungry. If I'm already hungry, I get even more hungry if I see someone eating like really good food.
Dude!
So you want to know? Can you get down?
Look at this.
He's like, let's get
He was
involved.
hiding behind the little
Fries.
Get down.
He's like, you need help with that? I can help you.
This dog, I swear. What were we talking about?
You know what? So, I would like to put this out there. I've been watching The Bachelor.
Okay.
And the thing that irritates me the most about The Bachelor is that they have all of this delicious food and nobody ever eats it.
Really?
Yeah. The camera just moved.
From what? From the dog?
I think the dog, yeah.
Okay.
No one ever eats it. There's like, they'll have like these dinners where they'll like go to dinner together and then they'll just sit there and they'll like talk to each other. And then there's like obviously food on the plates. And you're like, who's gonna eat that? Like, please, like who's gonna eat that? I literally just want to go on The Bachelor because I could be the first girl. I'm happily in a relationship. I don't need to go on The Bachelor. But I really just want to be like the first girl who just grub. You know what I mean?
The first
Like,
girl to eat anything.
anything on The Bachelor. Like, they always are drinking. They always show them drinking. But I just want to be the girl who's just like,
I wonder if
talking to when whoever it is, the Bachelor is talking to me and just be like,
I wonder if it's prop food.
Probably.
Okay, so McNuggets and honey is literally the best thing on earth. Even my dog agrees. A lot of people don't know about this.
I've actually never tried McNuggets and honey.
Did I put that on there? I'm
No,
sorry.
I did.
Oh, you
Because
did?
it was attached to my napkin.
Oh. I usually stick it on the inside. Yeah. No, but I had posted it on Twitter the other day because one of my friends was like, cold McNuggets were so gross. And I'm like, dude, cold McNuggets with honey though? So good. McNuggets with honey in general. He said you use honey mustard. I'm like, no, you gotta get like
I love honey mustard.
the
though.
honey.
Okay.
Because it's like chicken waffles, you know? Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha.
Yep. Stoner things.
Speaking of stoner things, back in my day, not that I'm that old, I don't smoke weed anymore. Have you ever did I ever show you Doritos and cream cheese?
Doritos and cream cheese.
Guys, nacho cheese Doritos and cream cheese, the best, like, ever.
Like, I know, fucking, he's such a dick. Get off. Don't
Guys,
forget.
this is how we know this is gonna be popular, because Zork likes to watch us eat too.
He's like, don't forget how hungry I am.
He's like, hey mom, I know you fed me earlier, but,
Just a sniff.
Did you sniff him? My dogs get freaked out
Dude,
when I do that.
I did that.
It's
to
so
Jacques.
funny.
I did it to Jacques.
Jacques will get this wild look on his face like this.
He's like, what the hell? What the hell is happening? I'm like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to upset you.
Because I've done that before a couple times. Like, it's one of the... Actually, so I blow on his face and it'll make him move away. But, like, if you, like, pretend like you're sniffing...
Your ear,
yeah.
doesn't he? Yeah, that's
if you
what Zephyr
pretend
does.
like you're sniffing him, he does this thing where he's just like... Like, his eyes get all wide and, like, it's so funny.
Yeah, literally, I remember he was like, I was over at your house sitting on the couch and he was just sniffing my ear, and so I was like, he was like, and he starts growling, and I'm like, oh shit, sorry, invading your space.
He's all like, that is not cool.
You're not a dog, what are you doing? So, I don't know, I was gonna bring up, like, the stupid shit that happened to us at McDonald's, but...
Why not? Actually, I don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah. Whatever. High school kids that work at fast food restaurants, they'll learn.
Yeah. But, okay. He also looks stoned as fuck.
I don't know. He's
Right?
just very like, hey, how's it going?
I feel like he looked high.
Maybe. I
Maybe
don't know.
not. Maybe it wasn't weed.
Oh,
Maybe it was something else.
maybe. I don't know. He was like very Napoleon Dynamite-esque, and not that that's a bad thing.
It can be sometimes. Okay.
Damn, you killed it.
Yeah, girl.
I'm not even done with my first McNugget
Listen,
yet.
I am... What did Alex call it? Carb loading? That's not
Oh,
what he called
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm carb loading right now.
Get off.
So, second Big Mac. Here we go.
Food dance.
I'm happy. I'm not hungry anymore. Literally, I feel like we love food. Like, I love food and you love food, and like that's why I love hanging out with you. Because like we're both girls who are like, I love food. Like give me all the food. I don't give a shit what I eat.
I like what I like, you know? Mm-hmm. That's what it is. It's really, I think, have we talked about this before? I'm like such a creature of habit. I get the same thing every single time.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this.
Like even Subway, I get the same sandwich. Like if I find something I like, I stick to that.
I feel like I'm kind of that way though too.
Yeah.
Like with my Del Taco cheeseburger.
Oh yeah! Yes, I remember.
And 2 churros. Del Taco cheeseburger and 2 churros. Literally the best late night snack you will ever have. The worst midday snack you will ever have. Because the Del Taco I go has like a chef who is there in the middle of the night, and he or she or whoever it is cooks it so well in the middle of the night. But then, like, I went through it around, like, at 9 o'clock at night or something, and it was just terrible. It was, like, dry, and the churros were too cooked, like, they were way too fried, like, they weren't, like, soft on the inside. It was just, like, the person who moonlights as a Del Taco kitchen cook or whatever in the middle of the night, that person cares about their job and actually loves cooking. You can tell. You can taste it. The other people, they don't want to be there. You can tell.
You can taste it.
You can taste it. Dude, my forehead looks massive.
Oh, I forgot to turn on my light back there. Damn it. See how it makes us
Well, now we have to start all over.
It gives us separation. That's what Christoph told me. It creates separation.
Okay.
So that we don't have shadows.
I gotcha. There's no shadows.
We are a little dark though.
I'm very dark. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Is that better?
Uh-huh.
And now we're like half and half. Whatever.
Now we can watch for that.
My
Crazy.
stupid neighbor.
Do you know that you're not supposed to eat? I know, you're not supposed to drink water while you eat. Like if you're trying to eat a lot, because it makes you more full.
Really?
Shit. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of smacking in this, because I tend to smack when I'm eating like a cheeseburger. Mm-hmm. We should have gotten a pizza too. I'm like halfway through I'm actually like almost through my second Big Mac, and I'm like, pizza! I'm gonna get a pizza. Because clearly my eyes are bigger than my stomach. It'll happen.
I know, I'm like almost done with 10 McNuggets. I don't even know if I can finish the other 10.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, normally I get the 20.
I was gonna start on some tacos.
Normally I get the 20 for both Dylan and I, like, you know.
But I feel like I eat a lot.
Yeah.
Like in comparison to most people,
Yeah.
I eat a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd put away a whole pizza by myself.
You're not, like, picky.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah. You, like, will eat anything. And me, I'm, like, kind of picky. I have a sensitive stomach when it comes to, like, spice.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I have a sensitive tongue when it comes to spice. If it's, like, kind of spicy, it's not that big of a deal. But if it's too spicy, I'm like, ugh, I can't do that. But it doesn't bother my stomach.
Oh.
It bothers, like, my sinuses.
Oh. Yeah, my stomach gets, like...
Making a taco, man. This shit is so good, though.
I want us to be
I keep
brighter.
burping, too.
So, I'm gonna try...
It's gonna be a really funny video. It's gonna like change our complexion like 3 or 4 times. You should leave that part in.
I just made you super dark.
Ooh!
There we go.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Excuse me. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's so much better. Get off. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm like not very good at this yet. So
We're working on it.
yeah, workflow is getting figured out.
This is probably the best one to like get it figured out though. Because all we're doing is eating.
Yeah.
It's not like you need like your makeup or something where you've got like shades and stuff that you need the camera to see.
Well, that's the thing. It's like everything looks different on camera versus like in real life, you know?
I know.
Because that light is surprisingly bright, even though it's so small.
Yeah, my forehead is not normally this big, you guys. Just kidding, it is. It totally is.
The camera makes everything 10 inches longer.
There you go. That's how far that's the top of my forehead. It's just the camera.
It's like I'm touching my hairline right now.
The camera just makes it like significantly larger. Just so y'all know.
Take it nice. Oh boy.
And he's like, no, I've been waiting for so long. She's looking at you like, you bitch.
I know. Sorry, Zeph.
You want one, sweetie?
Dude, did you see on my Twitter? I'm not trying to flex here.
Guys, I don't have a Twitter, so I don't see anything on Twitter. Sorry, Kelsey.
It's okay. I don't care, but I'm not trying to flex on my iPhone 5. But dude, look at this. I posted a video of Zephyr. And it got 23,000 views. I know. I was like, holy fucking shit. But yeah, I posted that yesterday and it freaking blew up because I tagged this account, Aussies
Like
Doing
dogs?
Things. Yeah. And they retweeted it, like, immediately. So, it was crazy. I have my notifications turned off on Twitter anyways. But, like, I just posted it, didn't think anything of it, you know? And then I go back, like, 30 minutes later, and it has, like, 90 fucking likes. And I'm like, what the happened? Because if you have Twitter, you're, like, you know you're lucky if you get, like, 4 likes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Twitter's algorithm is so crazy that, like, it's really hard to, like, really blow up on Twitter. But
so there was a celebrity that I thought was hilarious because she was talking to Jimmy Fallon, I think. And he's like, so can you explain to me, like, some of your tweets? And she was like, well, okay, so first of all, no one's really on Twitter, so I'm just like, okay, well, I can just say whatever I want.
that's how I feel.
Right? And then she's like, so I do. And he's like, okay, can you explain this one? And it was something like, where can I find the backpack I deserve? Or like there was another one that was like lizard, something about a lizard. Oh, I found a lizard in my sock drawer and I left it there. Like, what? And he's like, can you explain? And she was like, what is there to explain?
Yeah, that's what happened. That's why I love Twitter, dude. Like, literally, oh my gosh.
I feel like if I made a Twitter, I would be like dangerous. Because I say the most crazy shit all the time. Oh my god. Actually, you don't watch The Bachelor at all, so this wouldn't be funny to you.
Yeah, I don't.
But for those of you viewers...
For those of you
viewers,
Bachelor fans,
Alex, my boyfriend, he gets like really confused because I'm like not an emotional girl at all. When we argue, I'm just like I'll just like sit down. I'll sit down and I'll be like, have a seat. And then I'll just like literally, I'm all logic the entire time we argue because I feel like that is like the best way to have a conversation when you disagree. Because I'm just very like, I guess I suppress my frustrations and emotions because it's better than me like screaming them. You know what I mean? And I feel like he listens better when I'm that way as well.
Okay.
So, but the other day it was really funny because he rarely wins arguments because he's very emotional. So it's like, great. I'm very logical. He's very emotional. And he goes, I feel like I shouldn't even tell this story because unless you know The Bachelor, it's like, maybe you should just cut all that out. Seriously. Because, like, you're not going to get it. You don't watch The Bachelor, do you? Yeah. He's like, I need a little more Victoria F and a little less Kelly from you. And Kelly's a lawyer. And Victoria F is just like a psycho crazy bitch.
Wait, Alex said that to you?
Mm-hmm.
So he watches The Bachelor?
Yes, he does. He watches it with me. But he watches it. Actually, it's really funny because his little brother is the one who, like, he'll, like, text us and be like, hey, can I come over and watch The Bachelor?
Wait, what does this have to do with Twitter, though?
It did have something to do with Twitter, and I don't remember what it was.
So, back to my Twitter.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was about.
I think
maybe I was just trying to say, like...
Like, you would talk about The Bachelor on your Twitter.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I say the most weird shit on Twitter, too, because honestly, I feel like it's, like, where I can be my most authentic self, like,
really?
Aside from YouTube. So, my most recent tweet that got 4 likes, which is a lot on Twitter. Ooh. 3 days ago, I said, I had a dream last night that Leonardo DiCaprio was my sugar daddy, and we went planting trees together. But also, and I tagged my little brother, Trandy was there too, but he was only like 12.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's what I do on Twitter. I just like share like weird stuff.
Random shit.
Like, parents, do you inherently trust your kids and just like always assume they're telling the truth? Or...
I certainly hope not.
Because I've noticed lately, i.e. trouble next door, like I feel like some parents nowadays just like trust what their kids are saying.
I think that like it depends on how you raise your kid and who your kid is. Because like my parents raised me great, but like if you asked me personally if I would trust me, I would fuck no. You know what I mean?
That's
when I was a kid, like hell no.
That's
Don't trust me.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Like,
I was a brat. Mm-hmm. My parents, your parents even too, we were raised great by incredible parents.
Yeah.
We weren't latchkey kids. We weren't like, you know what I mean?
But I
like,
think that's because my parents didn't like let me just run amok. You know, they gave me boundaries. They gave me rules. Like, I know it sounds so cliche, but like kids really do want structure. They like do really well and thrive in structure, and it's really interesting because like
human beings do really well and thrive in structure. Like when I feel like there's not structure in my life, I feel like a little chaotic.
Like floating? I feel like I'm just kind of floating along and I'm not really like actually like
doing
gaining
anything.
momentum.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I started the YouTube channel, because it's like something in my spare time that I can helps me be creative and something I can do in my spare time and keeps me focused and I like found a new passion in makeup. Like I feel like I always liked makeup, but I just never really thought of it as like something to do. And then I found like the YouTube like beauty community, which is like drama filled and kind of crazy. But I feel like there's this more niche market kind of carving itself out where it's like we're real people that actually like, I guess what really got me into makeup was I had my Ipsy bag and they would send me all this stuff from brands that I'd never heard of, and it was like stuff that I had never used before, and I'm like, okay, how do I freaking use this, you know? And I would just like figure it out on my own. Then I saw like on YouTube like all these brands that were being sent to me, and I'm like, oh shit, that's how they use that. Or like that, oh, I guess I was using that the right way. Or oh shit, I guess I was using that the wrong way. I don't know, it's kind of cool. I like more of the makeup and the like tutorial aspect than the like catty drama-ness that happens.
Well, that's something that I don't get involved with ever.
Yeah.
I think that catty drama is like so stupid.
But then
there's like so much catty drama going on in real life that you don't need it on social media.
Right? Yeah. No, but also a niche kind of market that I noticed. Like I noticed a huge influx in my views when I posted that NYX cannabis products and like CBD and beauty and like skincare and like
NYX has cannabis products?
Yeah, you didn't see my video? Let me show you. So there's this. It's called NYX, bear with me, Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil Primer. And then this one's a lip conditioner, and then this one's a brow setter.
Oh, wow.
And for $2 extra, you can get it engraved. It's not really engraved. It's actually like wiping off now. It's like embossed more like. I like bought it off the NYX website because I was like, you know, what's this about? Like, I love weed. Let me like see what this is about. And basically, cannabis sativa seed oil is like the seed oil. It's
Okay,
not
so like essentially like a hemp oil.
yeah, exactly. Like, so there's trace amounts of CBD, there's no THC.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a lower end of a marijuana product.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cheaper version. But I was in the dispensary yesterday, actually, and they have day cream, night cream, they have cleanser, but it's $65 for one. That's like, this is my other CBD moisturizer I used, but I'm out of it. But it was like something like this. It was like this size, basically.
Oh, okay.
And I've used like literally, it's empty. But it made my skin so, it was like I used a
Soft?
tester yesterday, and it was so, like silky, like
Really?
so smooth, and like, I feel like it's just so hydrating. CBD is an anti-inflammatory, so like if you're breaking out or if you have puffiness or redness or anything, like that'll help. It's also super hydrating. I hear you can use it for eczema. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I feel like a fat ass.
I'm still picking.
I just ate 2 tacos, 2 Big Macs, and then like almost the whole fry. Almost the whole fry.
I'm almost done with my fry, but I only ate 10 Big Macs.
Here you go.
But yeah, so that's another like niche market I kind of want to carve out, is like the cannabis beauty community.
That's
like,
so cool.
And then there's a lot of other big companies that are putting cannabis sativa seed oil in their products, like Milk Makeup. They have like a whole Kush line that's like marijuana. They call it
Milk?
Have you heard of Milk
I
Makeup?
feel like I have.
But they call this weed washing.
What's that mean?
It's basically like slapping a marijuana leaf on something and saying that it's cannabis infused.
That's hilarious.
For marketing purposes.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Isn't that
It's
crazy?
like gluten-free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like shit that is actually gluten-free and is normally gluten-free, like hard liquor. Hard liquor has to be distilled, I think, like 3 or 4 times. Something like that. The gluten protein, it's a protein. It's not actual wheat. It's a protein that is found in wheat. It does not and cannot survive the distillation process. But alcohol companies advertise as gluten-free. So Tito's started it. Tito's advertised as gluten-free because, yeah, they're all gluten-free. Sky's gluten-free. Even the vodkas that are made out of wheat are gluten-free, but they can sometimes cause irritation to really, really sensitive people, but a lot of times that doesn't happen. But even the ones that are not labeled as gluten-free are gluten-free. And the reason why they do that is for marketing purposes. Because they're like, we are, what'd you say, weed washing? They are gluten-free washing.
Yeah, like
know what I
if
mean?
you look at like the campaigns for this, like if you Google it, there's like weed leaves and stuff on their campaigns.
Really?
Yeah, to make it seem like natural and like
It's because cannabis is trendy.
yeah,
And it's an upward tick.
I was watching a video the other day. This lady, Jen Loves Reviews. Have you told me about her?
Did I tell you about
I don't know. She was talking about this, the weed washing, but she was looking at it from a stance of like, are we promoting drugs? Are we making drugs normalized? And I was like, I don't agree with that classification of marijuana or
As a
cannabis
drug.
as a drug, and I feel like that's a really like biased opinion, especially in today's day where in multiple states, if you're 21 and older, you can legally buy marijuana, and people are realizing that it's more of a wellness product or like a supplement than a drug. So I thought that was like just a little, how do you say, old school?
Yeah, but maybe, yeah, absolutely. But there's also the people out there who have been brought up in that way.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe she was catering to them because that's what not a whole lot of people talk about nowadays, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
Because a lot of people are very forward thinking,
Yeah.
you know? I just don't think that cannabis should ever have been classified as a drug simply because there is like a really big difference in the way that your body responds corresponds to a drug than it does like long-term. We're talking long-term health issues. Yeah, you get high off of weed. Like if you have THC in the cannabis, you get high. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's how it is. But long-term issues with your health, is weed affecting you long-term? No.
I know. Yeah.
Like, that's not something that's
if you look
got
at,
like a long-term effect to it.
Yeah, if you look at people who, like, it's so cliche, like Snoop Dogg, Tommy Chong, Wiz Khalifa, like all those people who have been smoking daily for years. Hey, Kelsey J.
Yeah.
Like, there's effects not yet to be proven. I'm sure there's some sort of long-term effect, but it's not harmful or...
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the fact that vaping has caused way more illness in a shorter period of time. We still don't even know if there's any negative effects to cannabis. Honestly, there probably isn't. And the reason why there probably isn't is because we would have already found it. But back in the 70s, everybody smoked weed.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody. Okay, I'm not going to make that blanket statement. But a lot of people smoked weed in the 70s. Yes, it was illegal. But the thing about that is that there were so many people smoking weed, and we still have not looked into or seen any negative effects long term from marijuana. And with vaping, how long has it been around? Like what?
I know.
5 years?
Yeah.
Maybe? Like when I was 21 years old, vaping was not a thing. Like there was like random people. And
Some people, yeah.
There were like random people who had these little kiosks at the mall that were like, hey, you want to try an e-cigarette?
Oh,
But
yeah.
everybody was like, what is that? No thanks. And vaping has gotten huge over the past 5 years. And in 5 years, it's caused health issues in 5 years. Popcorn lung? You know what I mean?
I know. It's so funny, right? I don't know if my brother still vapes, but he's gonna laugh so hard. Like, because I always say that to him, and he's like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I think to each his own.
Listen here.
I don't know. Like, I smoke, I drink, I eat McDonald's. Like, Christoph even was like, order a pizza, don't get McDonald's. Because I told him we were gonna film.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'm like, why not get McDonald's?
Christoph and I think alike. Although I think more like you and Christoph at the same time. Let's get McDonald's, pizza, tacos.
Yeah. I don't know. It's funny because, like, I feel like as silly as we are, we always get into these, like,
deep discussions. I know, this is so funny.
I know.
That's what I love about, I feel like we have a lot of really good conversations. That's what I like about our friendship. Because we can be super goofy, talk about how massive my forehead is. I'm still looking at it right now. I'm not even joking.
Lay out these huge burps.
Exactly. And then also talk about super, superficial stuff like The Bachelor that no one really cares about. They just like to make jokes about, which, by the way, all the memes that have been going on for The Bachelor. So great. I know, Kelsey has no idea. I can't even relate,
yeah.
This is actually the first season of The Bachelor I've ever watched.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we watched
Temptation Island. Yes, we watched Temptation Island. That was the first...
Like, love dating show?
Yeah.
Really?
That was the first love dating show I'd ever seen. Like, I mean, that's like reality. Yeah. Not like...
You didn't watch, like, Rock of Love back in the day?
No.
Or Flavor of Love? Or really? I watched all of those.
Really?
Daisy of Love? Yeah.
No.
Tila Tequila?
Uh-uh. I had seen Next like one or two times.
Oh my god, Next!
Do you remember that one? That was the douchiest
oh my god,
reality
it's so
show
scripted.
Ever.
So scripted, it's ridiculous.
I know. That literally Temptation Island was the very first love dating game show.
I wouldn't have watched that
unless dating like reality show. I wouldn't have watched it either unless... Because obviously, I mean, it was actually the second season, I think. Mm-hmm. And we didn't watch the first season. Yeah. Like, we didn't really care.
Yeah.
But because of Asonica.
Yeah. But, I mean... TV is cool.
I know. Oh, what was I saying? Okay, so I'm talking about, that's why I love our relationship. Because we can talk about stupid shit like TV.
Yeah.
And like get into religion.
Relationships, like we can
there's like a bunch of different stuff that we can have conversations on, and like it's really
and I trust you to give your honest opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And I trust you.
Yeah. I trust you to give your honest opinion. Like you don't sugarcoat it. I don't sugarcoat it. So
yeah, that's what I love about you. Cute. Okay, we should end on that note.
I know we should because I'm done eating.
Yeah, me
at
too.
this point, I'm so full. So that was 1, 2, 3.
You win, dude.
And then I ate 2 of these tacos, but I didn't finish them all.
I have 1.5. I pretty much finished these. So, but
She didn't eat her fries, you guys. My fries are empty. Let me show you what Kelsey's
mine
fries
are almost done.
They're like almost done, but like, you guys, there's still some.
I know, you totally win. It's so funny because like I had to smoke to like eat up an appetite, and like she's like, I worked out, so I'm really hungry.
No, but seriously.
And you're carb loading.
Yeah, I am carb loading. Now I have to go take my brothers to their baseball game.
Cute. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be I'm jealous actually that you get to go watch baseball right now because it's so nice outside.
Oh, I know.
It's like that time of year in Vegas where it's like beautiful. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Don't come here.
It's gorgeous outside. During the middle of the summer, you're just like...
Yeah, once it's like June, July, it's pretty...
So I got hired at Red Rock as
a
cocktail
cool.
waitress. Yeah. Went through a little bit of training and then had a really interesting conversation with my mom about how it's probably not in my best interest to work at the pool because of how hot it is and because it would be detrimental to my skin. Mm-hmm. I have a genetic condition. It's like eczema, like psoriasis, but it's called benign familial pemphigus, if any of you want to look it up.
I didn't even know there was a name for it. I just noted it has your rash.
Yeah, it's genetic and it's like not anything I can do for it. But
and it's not contagious.
It's also not contagious, yeah. I mean, that would be...
I would have it by now. I feel like...
I hug her enough to where
out.
She would,
like,
she'd have it if I was contagious.
Yeah, the first time I saw you break out with it, we were camping.
No.
Before that?
I had it when I was showgirling too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your knee.
Yeah. On the back of my knee or on my armpit.
On your armpit, yeah.
And then when we were camping, I think it was pretty bad too. But I think that's the first time it was up here.
Yeah.
Because I get it up here now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we just kind of were talking about how it's probably in my best interest not to do that because of the heat and like how hot it is and like the...
Doesn't the moisture like irritate
Yeah,
it?
so humidity and sweat. Like, so if it's so hot that I'm sweating, even if it's not humid outside, but I'm sweating, it tends to like, that's why it gets behind my knee or like that's why it gets under my arm because like in my joints there's like the sweat and it's not like dried out and everything.
That's crazy. Like I get my eczema behind my knees, but I feel like it's usually when I'm not drinking enough water or my pants are just like rubbing. Yeah.
Mine actually is like very similar to that. When I'm not drinking enough water, alcohol aggravates it. Yeah. If I drink more than once or twice in like a matter of a month or two, then I'm gonna get my rash. Like there's no doubt about it.
Damn.
Yeah. So alcohol, tobacco, that can aggravate it too sometimes. But like I don't feel like it does that much. I feel like it's mostly the alcohol. Maybe I'm just like thinking that, I don't know. But there's a bunch of stuff. Hormones, stress, anxiety, all that crap. Yes, I'm stressed all the time. Yes, I'm anxious all the time. You know. My boyfriend is Jewish and he always calls me a Jewish mom. I'm like a Jewish mom because I worry too much. I'm a worry wart. I'll like call him because I haven't heard from him in like 10 minutes. I'm like, are you okay? He's like, I'm driving home. I'm like, okay. Well, you should be here by now. He's like, well, what do you think happened? I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. You could have gotten into a car accident. He's like, why do you always think of the worst? Literally. Because I do. That's my MO. But anyway, sorry.
It's okay.
I just went on a tangent.
Side note.
Side note.
Thank you for joining me for my mukbang with Allison.
I don't know why I'm like, cheers.
Cheers.
With my Kirkland water bottle.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. If you want to see more of Allison, shoot me a comment.
Yeah.
Say she's awesome. She's hot. She can eat a lot.
She has a really big forehead.
We want to see more of
Allison. Or she looks really tan. I don't care.
I know. We were having troubles with the camera in the beginning, but I think like we kind of...
I know I did I looked very Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
I look more tan now, which is a good sign.
I don't know if I'll be able to edit that. I'm not very good at editing, but we will catch you later and come back for more makeup videos.
Yeah.
Or mukbangs.
Or mukbang.
Or mukbang. Whatever the it is. You get it.
That thing. That thing. Bye.
Okay, I think that's recording. Right? The red dot?
Yeah. I just bumped the table and it moved. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Oh my god, you have a beard.
Yes. This is the hardest
I'm over here
part
with
for
my
me.
BCAs. You're like Pabst Blue Ribbon. PBR, BCA. McDonald's.
Okay, ready?
My face is disgusting right now.
Sorry.
Oh, sh.
Get off of me, dog. Sorry, I did not know that was gonna be so massive.
That was like impressive.
I
I think you should cut that out.